It's so cool to have Ron Dayne here with us. And Ron, welcome. I couldn't help but to look at you as you were watching those highlights and watching yourself win the Heisman. What goes through your mind when you see that stuff?
It was a great time. Had a lot of fun back then. And it was totally different. You know, wasn't the spread, you know, just let me run the ball all the time. So
that was a good strategy, as it turns out.
Yeah, I'm glad to be next to you, man. I didn't like trying to tackle you, but you were a different type of runner, a power runner, like, you know, smash mouth bruiser. And now teams are getting away from that. There are a lot of, you know, smaller, quicker running backs. What's your take on that?
I think it's a little different because back when I played, it was more, we had a main running back, and then if I got tired, then the running back came in. But now there's two backs, and they're kind of spreading it out, and a lot of the guys got to be smaller to be able to do all that running around. Yeah. So you really can't be a big back to be in those type of offenses.
Ron, you mentioned some of the differences. How about some of the similarities between Paul Chris's program now and what Coach Alvarez, how he ran the program when you were here?
I think they are similar to me because of the fact that, you know, they want to run the ball. No matter what, we're going to run the ball. You know, if one of the guys not doing their thing, we're going to put another back in. If he's not doing it, we're going to put the other back in. So somebody has to get it. So, and I think that's one of the things that reminds me of Coach Alvey. You know, we just run the ball all the time.
Ron, I know you have a close relationship with one of the star running backs on the Badgers now, Corey Clement. What's the nature of that relationship?
He's like my little brother. We talk. We text before every game. We talk a little trash. I talk a little trash to him and try to get him pumped up.
So you're his motivator?
Yeah, I try to be sometimes. Well, most before every game, you know, we get in contact. So I talked to him this morning. So he's ready to go.
What was your draw to come here to Wisconsin? I mean, you were Mr. Everything in Jersey. So what made you want to come out here to Wisconsin?
Well, actually, Coach Alvey and the head coach at Michigan State at the time were the only ones that recruited me to be a running back because I was an All-American fullback coming out of high school, but I only played running back. I didn't play fullback, so it was just because I was too big. Right. So Coach Alvey gave me the opportunity and said, I'll give you a chance to start. And it went from there. I said, yeah, I love it, Coach.
So when you go to the game today, I'm assuming you're going to go, what kind of fan are you? Are you out? Do you live every play?
Are you jumping around?
Are you emotional? Are you calm?
Well, it's crazy now because our defense is so good that I'm like, oh, my goodness. You know, our top guys get hurt, and then we still have guys behind them that comes in, and that plays great. And that's different. But we had a good team when I played, too. Our defense and our offense played well. So it's kind of like the same thing back when I was playing. You know, you got to watch the D, you know, and you got to watch the offense, so the defense watching offense. So I think that's a great compliment for our team because they're watching what each other is doing.
Right. Amazing to think that rushing record of yours still stands after all these years. You surprised that no one's gotten past it?
I'm not, you know, because of the style of the running.
Right.
Now that's going on. It's more spread out, and, you know, it's two backs, you know, so I'm not surprised that it's still there because that's a lot of yards for.
It was a lot of yards.
Hey, Ron, would you have been a linebacker if they had the spread back then? What do you think?
Yeah, I would have probably had to be. I couldn't be doing all the little run in the backfield reverses. I wouldn't have a chance.
I would love that.
Ron Dayne recently announced going to be inducted into the Wisconsin State Athletics Hall of Fame. I don't know what took them so long.
Well, hey. I didn't even know, so you know, it shocked me too.
All right, well, Ron Dayne, thank you so much for joining us. One of the great Badgers. Let's hear it for Ron Dayne.